Alright, here we are with EG versus TSM. This will most likely decide who gets the #1 spots in A. I'm kind of hoping this goes 2-0 because I do have something planned at 6. Classic EU going late, and NA Dota doesn't matter, so they say fuck you guys. We're gonna delay your shit. NA time doesn't matter. I did miss the draft, but we're gonna have a mid Sand King here. Not quite sure who his last pick this Tidehunter Invoker was, but I think it's a pretty good Tidehunter game.
I'd get ready if I were you.
There's potential he gets bursted with the CK illusions later in the game, but he'll most likely build like Halberd and stuff like that, so I don't really see it happening. We are gonna see though a Techies here from the side of AG. But it's not going with the DK lane. It's actually gonna be Inch going up there. I would think this is better against the Terrorblade. Not quite sure they're laning this. Why they're laning this way? Crit forgot to send out his items. Kinda cringe. But yeah, stealing one out of B God's book here. First playing the Skyrab, now playing the Techies. We're gonna get a deep lane war, and it's gonna help see couriers. That's about it. He's gonna place the sentry. I think it's blocking the camp. That's actually really close. I'm not quite sure if it's in or not. But it's most likely gonna be... Might be... No, never mind. I was gonna say it might be a tri lane down here. But... Pretty bad to leave Terrorblade alone. I personally do favor the TSM draft here. Terrorblade should have a pretty free lane. Sand King versus Invoker, they're just gonna like trade farm. That's how most Sand King lanes go, unless it's a melee hero. And then this off lane for TSM should be okay. I mean, they last picked the Tidehunter, right? They don't really see it being that bad. Moon is going top, so they're switching around the 4 and 5. Both sides are here. Not quite sure why that is. Once again, I think Mirana lanes pretty well with the Tidehunter, with the minus armor and the constant right clicks. But Bane's not bad at it, per se. I guess they want the arrow on the inch creeps, actually. That makes a lot of sense. And EG was trying to dodge out themselves. Shouldn't be on the earth. But yeah, generally, EG drafts pretty strong lanes here, and I would say, or draft pretty strong lanes, and I'd say this is actually one of the games where I expect them kind of to lose 2 lanes. So we'll see how they can recover. Or maybe they're just good enough laners if they win them. We do see CS advantage in all 3 lanes right now for TSM. That being said, there's a massive wave top. It does have a salve here. Just now getting a stick out, I think, though. Let's see Quaswex here from the Invoker. Pretty typical. He's gonna go double null into Urn. I don't think he should finish a Vessel this game. It seems like a pretty bad Vessel game, in my opinion. Get purged by Tidehunter, and then it's like okay against Terrorblade. I don't think it's that great though. Sand King's gonna be the only hero that really cares. DK is catching up though now that that massive wave is gone. That he was able to farm under tower. The Moon's gonna try to get a half pull off here. Might be a little too late. No, does get the range creep. Not gonna get a melee though. Denying the range is pretty strong. No regen here on Tomato. Gonna need to get a tango pulled. Moon's gonna snag the troll. Creep is very broken. Why does Dubu already have a smoke? But yeah, we're seeing Arteezy just get bullied here by Saberlight. He's able to sustain. Like Arteezy's not really gonna have a chance to die, but it's just the fact that he can't really farm. Just constantly getting walked at, constantly getting his damage taken. Can't play that aggressive in the lane. We're gonna get some harass here on Saberlight, but I don't think he really cares. Damage is stacking up. Dubu is not really coming here. Gonna get low. Dubu does have a tango for him. It's actually gonna be a dead Saberlight here. Dubu use Nightmare on crit. I don't quite know what Dubu was doing there. I think he was standing on the camp to act like it's not like entry blocks, but just leads for first blood on to the Tidehunter. That salvaged Arteezy's lane. Arteezy was, I guess he wasn't even struggling that badly. But region wise, he was doing pretty poorly. Maybe like opting not to finish the soul ring here. Gonna go boots. I guess since he comes back to the lane with full mana, full HP. And jungling it up here. Moon will follow him around. Doesn't mean Terrorblade gets the lane for free. Now the DK is getting a lot out of this. I feel like this should not be this poor for Tomato. Like Terrorblade is a classic just lane counter. Just because DK doesn't really do much, right? The whole point of the lane is you're gonna get free farm. Whether DK gets it as well or not, you're a Terrorblade. You're hoping just like get out of the lane. Oh shit. Missing a kill here, bot. Another one on Saberlight. He will have TP back up. Arteezy just tanking tower hits. Yeah, these lanes are going terrible here for TSM. I don't think they should be going nearly this poorly. We have all 3 cores on Radiant's top of net worth. Yeah, top of net worth. Ryle's even getting out leveled here. Pretty hard. I mean, I bet he's got a whole nother wave to go here, and he was still ahead on XP. Have an urn here for Moon. I do like the urn a lot more here for or the vessel a lot more here for TSM. Kind of owns this DK hero. CK, it's pretty good against as well, considering he likes to go armlets. So they end up taking a lot of damage, not getting that regen. Rune is going to be bots. It's going to be a DD, but not the biggest deal against Invoker, as he does have a tornado to purge it. Plus, I don't think Raul is really looking to make any aggressive plays. We're actually going to see, what's this item called again? Can't remember. A Witchblade here from Abed. Does work with Cold Snap, the DOT, so I'm guessing that's part of the reason why. And it's more magic damage against the high army Terrorblade. Crit almost going down, but he's gonna be able to salve and keep playing this lane. Nightfall looking to pressure a little bit with the siege, but he's not quite 6 yet, so a little fortunate here from TSM, but he's gonna end up getting arrowed down anyways. They're trying to tank with the creep, but classic Mirana stuff. Dubu is gonna TP up here, but I don't really see how they make anything happen. There's just way too many creeps. Invoker's actually gonna make a rotation as well, and this is gonna be a dead Mirana. Follow up suicide, no leaps getting out. 4 committed top here for EG. Will most likely mean the tower. And Dubu's kind of stuck here now. He doesn't have TP for 60. Rao's trying to shove mid in, but the Sand King hitting this. It's not going to get too much damage. Arteezy's actually making a rotation over. Gonna burrow away and should be fine. Gonna get a bottle refill here from Moon respawning. Does free up some space here for Saberlight. He did end up getting the soul ring. He's gonna pick up a hood. I think it's a terrible hood game. I mean, yeah, there's a techies, but
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege. Dire's top tower is under siege.
I think you're gonna die no matter what. Based on... I mean, actually, that's not even true. You have Kraken Shell. He's gonna try suicide away here to make some space and will be successful. Is that what it's called? Blast off? Yeah. Still pretty far away from Blink here on the Sand King. He is trying to farm up these Ancients. It's pretty slow though. They're laid out of mana now. That is gonna hurt him. I'll farm very quickly without the illusions. Crit draw on some lines bot. Saying this is the only map they have. Don't need to make any force any movements.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
I was gonna miss the burrow. Means Jerix will get out. Jerix. We get arrowed here on Inch, but it should be fine with the Nature's Attendants.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
I mean, the name of this game, right, is just make space for Terrorblade. I do think Terrorblade does win this core matchup, because your reflection becomes very strong. It clears the illusions pretty well, and if he doesn't BKB at all, he's gonna do a lot of damage to himself as well. Chaos Knight is also pretty heavy physical damage, and Terrorblade once again has an extremely high armor, and will also have so it'll also nullify a bit of the minus armor here from Reality Rift. But it's a matter of Bryle keeping these towers alive, along with, you know, Saberlight and Mirana arrowing the sieges or the creeps. DK is also still 1,000 off his Blink. He is top of the net worth chart right now. I do expect TSM to make some rotations when they get this Blink. They will have, you know, Bro into Arrow, Bro into Night, Fiend's Grip, whatever. They have lots of setups this game. Saberlight's gonna get his mana drained here. They're walking him down, but I mean, I don't really see any real kill potential here. Maybe with the Ice Wall, actually. Slow is pretty intense. Should pop the wand here. Yeah, you're just gonna get more charges anyways. I think it's really gonna bait. Moon's still farming up. He will have a pretty decent time Vessel here. He is getting a lot of space in this top line, because they don't really want to commit to a whole bunch of heroes for him up here. And he's just kind of farming it up under the tower. That being said, EG's still controlling like 3/4 of the map almost. You know, they're only getting this part of their jungle and their triangle. They're missing like 2 camps pretty much, sometimes 3, depending on how greedy DK takes it. That being said, they are about 100 off from the Sand King Dagger, which will hopefully reclaim some of the map. There's gonna be a smoke up here from EG. They're looking for the Terrorblade, but he's actually on the tower. He's gonna walk up the hill right into them. This should be a dead Tomato. No mana as well. Blast off. They're gonna Moonlight. The Tornado actually saving him from the Sticky Bomb, but it's actually enough damage to kill him. He will go down. That was a lot of damage. Based on Wex, I see. I mean, he's pretty Wex heavy. Yeah, I mean, neither of these supports really want to build mana boots either. They're gonna have massive mana issues here on the side of TSM. I mean, Dubu can't even afford boots, so I don't know when he's gonna get mana boots. We're gonna have the Epi here. They're gonna catch the Enchantress, but that's gonna be it. Saberlight's gonna get gone on here. Probably just gonna get his mana drained. And that'll be it. Yeah, it's pretty hard to kill, but once again, no mana. Efficiency gets hurt a lot. Plus, he's not really ready to fight for the next fight. I mean, he has Soul Ring, but it's only gonna be 1 spell, and kind of needs both these, like all 3 of his spells, at least clicked once to have impact in these fights. Derek's gonna claim this bottom lane as Arteezy is choosing not to farm down there anymore. Gonna go hit up the triangle here. Just has a casual ogre axe right now. Probably debating whether he wants Echo Saber or BKB.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
Mata going the pretty standard build here. Yasha Dragonlance. See it a lot here on the Terrorblades. Then next item, they'll generally decide between BKB or Scotty. This game, I think the BKB is needed. Just a symbol of the Dragonlance for it. Phase Boot's coming out. Forward Tide. No real high impact item timing yet for him. So a lot of the catch still is on Brile. And, you know, he'll just walk in and press the little button. That being said, they are able to reclaim a little bit of the map here during this minute of camp spawns. Maybe I'm going to be able to outfarm them here for this minute. Saberlight chooses to farm these camps again, and Brile gets these.
Dire's middle tower is under siege.
But does not seem to be the case. Still a 2k net worth lead here. It is going to get nullified as the time goes on if they can maintain it at 2k.
Dire's middle tower is under
Moon is going to have a Vessel out soon, but no charges yet. That is going to be a pretty good damage for this DK. They will have kill potential on him. He does have the blink of his own and is going BKB next. I would expect him to pick up the shard at the 15-minute timing.
bottom tower is being attacked. It's
If
probably
not,
fine.
it's kind of cringe in my opinion.
I'm a supercomputer and I barely understand what's happening.
Seems like TSM is going to pick up this bottom tier 1.
Tower is under siege. Radiant's bottom tower
Pretty snooze of a game so far. Pretty low on the kills.
tower is being attacked.
Veil down here on Techies is going to go shard. We've been seeing a lot. It's going to steal the illusion here and get some damage on the mid tower.
Wait, maybe they're
Mid tower could go down.
watching it.
I mean, it's deniable now.
They are.
That's going to give up a lot of map for them.
Has fallen.
This, yeah, you already see the Moon circling it. Heroes up here, and they're going to be able to just stay up here even more now because there's no TP here to defend this area. No vision as well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Saberlight choosing to go Ags this game. I think the Ags is pretty good most of the time, but I don't really see how he's going to be able to get a whole bunch of gushes off because there is max Wex of Invoker here. So I don't think it's really going to help because they do need some sort of damage to amp to monitor this game. Like you have a Sand King mid. It's pretty high damage, but they need something during... I mean, this doesn't even help during BKB, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like it that much. Both these supports are going to need mana boots, though. You see Moon queuing his up now. He does have the Vessel completed, but no charges. Sand King's going to TP top here. They might try to go for a play here onto Nightfall. He is hasted here on Sand King. Techies is going to eat the arrow. And will get Fiend's Gripped. That is going to be Vessel charges, but Nightfall does get out. Yubu probably going to go mana boots, but it's a lot of money for him. He is very poor. Moon kind of eating all the space on the map, just wasting 2 leap charges for no reason.
It didn't even move.
Oh, never mind. One of these were... Oh, I see. Jarek's able to steal some farm here from Tomato. Tomato's playing very scared because he does see Jarek's, but doesn't realize that kind of doing this on his own. Nightfall not choosing to pick up the shard here. Actually going to pick up the Ogre Club. Pretty interesting. See a lot of DKs get it before their BKB. Sand King is going to go bots, blink, shard. It's pretty typical. They're actually going to start hitting Roche here with CK and DK. And they do this pretty quickly. I don't see how TSM really contests. I don't think they really have... I mean, they have this obs. feel like they would have saw him walk in.
You're really losing now.
I mean, they're going now and smoking, but this is way too late. This is way too late. They might still try to choose to fight this. You know, no Phantasm, but... Bane's going to get tornadoed up here. Sticky Bomb follow-up with a Veil. Sticky Bomb's actually not going to connect. He's going to get pulled back here by the CK and Suicide on top. He will go down. Saberlight is going to get silenced up as a result, but should be fine here. The Dubu Chad, the only one to really go down there. Tomato is opting to go Scotty here over the BKB. Just planning to kite these strength cores of EG. You have a BKB from Chaos Knight, not Echo Saber. Is a very good BKB game. Dispel Sunder. They're actually gonna go on the CK here. He's gonna get arrowed, and this will be Aegis, but he has BKB when he's up. Big Ravage here. Gonna catch 3, actually. Techi's gonna go down. This might be a dead Brile. Gonna miss on the Sunstrike. He's gonna be able to burrow away. Saberlight. Gonna get pulled back. And gonna get slowed by the Ice Wall. Fiend's Grip here on Arteezy. Full length. And Tomato's gonna be able to right-click him down. He's not gonna be able to get the BKB off. Brile missing the burrow. Actually gonna get stunned up here. Turned and dead. Turned on and dead. Nightfall might be next to fall, but the arrow's gonna miss and the tornado's gonna save him. And now Moon's going down. Very back and forth fight there. But the big winner being Tomato, and he can 1v5 this game. So the more fights he can live and get kills on, the better. They're actually looking to maybe invade on him here. But he's going to choose to go from top. Well, that is low mana, so I don't really see how this happens. And they're going to get spotted on the illusion. He's going to TP out and go hit up the triangle. 1,000 off from his Scotty timing, and this will really hurt CK and DK here on the side of EG. This plus Vessel, they're going to be suffering a lot in these fights. Can also make Tomato very hard to kill. I mean, he will still have no BKB, so you know, if DK can jump him with the follow-up of Techies, there's a chance he dies. The only real save is being a slight Nightmare save and, you know, stuns to hopefully disrupt the initiation, but that's about it. Nightfall is going to blink in, but not going to catch anything. He is a few hundred off his BKB. Saberlight's still going Axe here. He's going to have it in 600. It's going to be a pretty good timing here with the Ags and Scotty. It's going to nullify the BKBs of EG as well. I bet also getting one. I mean, it's just need a lot against this mid Sand King. That's going to miss. Still gets out of his Sandstorm for some reason. Not quite sure why he's popping the dust. No real kill potential by himself. Looks like they're going to finally contest AG here in their triangle. Looks like Scotty's not online yet. I'm not sure why now is the time. Neither is the Ags. Yeah, they're just going to miss some creeps here. Because it's not even like they're winning these camps back. I mean, that camp gets cleared by Inch and CK, and Ancients were already cleared. We're going to see a Shadow Blade next on CK. I'm assuming it's going to be upgraded into Silver Edge to kind of kill the Tidehunter here. Also pretty good for initiation, you know. You get to pull in all the illusions with your Reality Rift. Scotty is completed. Ags is completed. This TSM's timing. There's also a DD bot. Tomato is going to be able to pick this up. It's not going to get bottled. This is go time. End creeps are scouting them out though. They're still going to smoke up. Not going to be seen. Brile's defending the top tower. They're going to try to connect with him top here, but the only hero really in the area is his Techies. I think they want more. DK's also walking up now. They're looking to go on Sand King here, and he is going to live for a moment, but will eventually go down. It's going to be a full-length finger grip by Dubu. That will lead to DK dying and Techies will die on the back line. It's gonna be a 2-for-1. I would say it's pretty even. You know, you're forcing a 5-man rotation and only losing 2, killing 1 still. Not gonna be able to really get anything out of the map either here. It's gonna be Metamorphosis down, along with the Fiend's Grip of Bane. Thinking really needs his BKB. Inch is gonna have Boots of Baron here to amp the CK during these fights, which will be very strong. The more amps you can get, the less I feel like Reflection hurts, right? Because you're, or not hurt, but less value it has. Your hero's still gonna be doing more damage than the illusions are to yourself. I'm assuming Terrorblade will disassemble for his BKB, so just a couple hundred off here. I'm having it. Can have a smoke up here from EG, and they're looking for this Terrorblade, but this is read well by TSM, hiding in the tree lines behind their tower. And looks like EG aren't going to find anything. Also, not going to be able to really get anything off the map, because these waves are very far in. Probably why the movement was read, how far the lanes were in. DK choosing to go back for Shard now. I mean, it's very strong. Well, I was surprised he didn't get it earlier. They might find Tomato here. They're gonna blink on him. He does have BKB. He's gonna get put under. Gonna pop the BKB, immediately Sunder. Not for much damage. No meta. Both teams probably gonna retreat here. Trade BKBs. And that's all that's really gonna happen. AG will be able to farm up what's left of the camps here, but not really much. They're not gonna be able to get any objectives off it. Waves are still very far in. Ryle's still a decent amount away from his BKB. Actually gonna TP bot here. Gonna cancel it instead. Moonlight here from the side of Dire. I think they're expecting more committed here on Tomato. Looks like he's gonna rebuild the Dragonlance. This Op Sentry spotted the shard activation on Bryle, so Jerks kind of got out there, but it seems like they're gonna counter rotate here with the DK techies. There's a lot of damage, you can kill anyone pretty much, and Bryle is sitting under Ob Sentry. They're just gonna lead with the suicide, and you can get stunned up and Sunstrike, and not even needed. He goes down. Well, I don't know how much this BKB really helps, right? Because he's gonna have to get it off before that stuff comes in, and you know, when they're coming from fog, it's hard to read, so. Oh, I thought this was the broken one, the flying creep. Gonna get an arrow here on the DK with a Vessel, and he is probably gonna go down. Ravage's gonna come out, but it's not gonna come before the BKB of Nightfall. He's still gonna fall. Stun up here on Mirana. BKB out from Invoker as well. And Roche is respawning right now. They don't know that on the side of TSM though. So this would probably mean Roche for EG as meta is down. Might even still look to make a play top. I feel like they should know there's a sentry at least there. I mean, Bryle died on it under his own sandstorm, right?
What's up next?
Gonna have a suicide in. It does miss. It's gonna be leaped out here. And Moon's just gonna TP out. TZ looking to go in Bryle bots. He does have kill potential on him. No ult though. Oh, Bryle should know he, yeah, his ult got procced, and he's gonna pump fake the epi. There's a BKB on Arteezy, so it makes this kill very hard. And just gonna ping Roche. Crit's gonna see that it's up. It doesn't get aggroed by mine. It's interesting. Thought I'd bring it out so TSM would also see that it's up. Lotus gonna be picked up here by Moon. He is very rich, almost catching up to Sand King. I mean, that's also how poor Sand King is. Still no BKB. That's why sometimes I'm not a fan of the bots. Delays your BKB timing too much in my opinion, but kind of need it some as the mid laner so you can have more impact. And EG's gonna just walk in and hit. No meta for 45. I don't really see how TSM fight this. Ravage is up now. Forge Spirits are going to see that TSM are in the area though, and they're going to slow down a bit. Arrow's going to fly through, not see Roche, and not going to really hit on anyone. Nightfall does pop the ult. Chance this duration goes too low here, and no DK ult for the fight. Bot wave's being shoved in, but it's just creeps right now. No siege units. I don't think it really gonna matter. And yeah, EG's gonna have to back out. Now, TSM are gonna smoke up since they have meta up. I don't know if they know that there's no real ult here from DK. DK's gonna TP top. This creep's gonna see Bryle's passive or Shard being proc once again. And they're gonna have a blink in here onto Bane. Bane's gonna die. He does have buyback. Gonna have BKBs on both cores here from EG and Tomato as well. Tomato's still just chunking in Nightfall. He's gonna get tornadoed up, and there's gonna be a massive Ravage here. Abed does BKB dodge it, but the rest of the cores or rest of the heroes on EG are gonna get stunned up, and this will mean a dead Inch. CK Illusion's also gonna be cleaned up here as well. Fiend's Grip on crit. I mean, it was Nightmare and then Fiend's Grip as well, along with Sand King ults. I think that was a slight overcommitment there, but this will mean Roche, Aegis, and Shard. Not quite sure who the Shard goes on. Aegis gonna go Tomato's way. Looks like he's gonna take the Shard as well. Blast Rig, pretty solid for the side of EG. You know, slow down the damage of these illusions from Tomato. Gonna go Silver Edge next to break this DK. This DK is very weak without this armor. He did pick up the Blast Rig though, so he will still have pretty high armor. I mean, what? He'll still be sitting on 19 armor. It's pretty good. But this game is very much in the hands of TSM now. 8k net worth lead. Tomato is massive.
I'm told they fetch a reasonable price.
Jubu did buy back last fight. That's the only thing they really have going for them. If they can find Jubu, he will be out for sure in the next fight. They're gonna run into triangle here. Arteezy is gonna pop the ult. Scout with one. Clear the ancients up. And they're stealing creeps back, but they're losing so much in the side lanes that I don't think it really matters. Green's gonna circle the triangle, which is Dubu. I think reading this play by EG, as it is like the 6th time they've made it this game. Saying, do not walk up here, please.
Where are you going?
Eric's gonna steal illusion.
Shadows take us.
Do the illusions keep meta if they're stolen? I'd assume so. Arcane Rune here on Bryle. I'm gonna go Lincoln's. It's gonna be a dead Inch. That's all it's gonna be though. They're probably gonna steal some of the triangle back themselves. There's gonna be another DD for the side of TSM. Meta is online as well. Gonna bottle it up as well. So this will probably mean mid tier 2. There are some arrows being drawn though. I think they want to kick them out of the jungle. I think it'd be better just to hit the mid tower here. There is Tornado on Invoker to get rid of this DD. But he's gonna throw it out now, so Tomato will pop the DD. And now, he has DD till next Tornado. No other way to purge on the side of EG. Tomato gonna run top here, pick up the other tier 2 as well. Arteezy's trying to get the bottom tier 1, but Brow's going to come in. He's going to go on crits. So Arteezy's going to be able to get out. He's going to pop the BKB and TP away. It's going to be a 4 seconds, so he will get out. No Fiend's Grip.
Probably nothing to worry about.
Take a few more of those.
Moon's going to get chased out of this top lane, but should be fine. He has one more leap to play with. Going to go up to the high ground. No real way to catch him. Not really seeing the Switchblade, you know, pay the dividends of worth the 3k net worth or whatever. I like the idea of it, but I don't think it's high enough tempo for what they needed. EG pretty much stuck to their triangle now. Aegis will go out in a minute here.
Bounty.
Sinking very poor still. But he is ahead of the DK and Boker, showing how poor they are. It's really just a game of Terrorblade versus the world. Scotty gonna be picked up here by Chaos Knight, but I don't know how much this really has impact. He does have a Silver Edge now, so he can burst this this Tide Hunter, who does have Refresher Ravage. He has to be careful though. There still is EMP available to burn the mana.
I trust
It does cost about 900 mana for all these spells. He does have Soul Ring to refresh though. Or that's just for double Ravage and Refresher. Probably gonna see a Shiva's next for more mana. Derek's gonna run through, play Sentry Obs, and is gonna see them. Ravage is gonna be committed but missed. Crit will go down here. But I think you're fine with that on the side of EG. TSM not really wanting to poke high ground with this Aegis. So this third Aegis will most likely decide the game. Dubu gonna get caught out here, trying to set up top, I think. Is gonna get Lotus. He's gonna Fiend's Grip on CK, but will get lifted up. Have the stun reflected, but BKB. This will mean both supports down for the side of TSM here, but the Inch will die on the backlines. Invoker TPing out. UG will probably just farm backwards. TSM not feeling strong enough to really chase with both supports being dead.
This should be interesting.
Albert for DK here. I mean, it's pretty good, but Airblade is an illusion hero, so... I mean, you're most likely going to be able to find the real one to disarm him, but you'll still have the damage of the illusions during that duration. He does have BKB to work around with as well. Did finish Silver Edge. Finish Pike. Gonna get Boots Travel here. I think I'd prefer an Ags pickup. You're able to take these small skirmishes a lot better. I mean, he does have the Shard, which will help. Ryle not finding the TP in time.
Dire's top tower is
BK is holding a gem here. Gonna pick up Ags next. Pretty standard build.
Dire's top tower is
Actually gonna see BKB here on Saberlight. Probably just so you can get the initiations off cleanly. And we'll be able to BKB this EMP off. If he gets mana burned, it's just very bad for their fight.
Dire's top tower.
A lot of their control is gone. It's pretty much all on Bryle then.
Middle tower is being attacked.
Dubu does have Aether now. They only have one mana boot. Actually, they don't have any mana boots. This EMP could have some impact in these fights. I think this blinks now. He's gonna switch to Hex. I don't know how impactful this Hex will be because TSM is playing together a lot of time. There's a gem here on Sand King now. I don't really see any pick-off game happening, and I don't think the Hex is that valuable, except for maybe on the Mirana. And committing a 5k gold item for position 4 seems pretty bad. Sand King just TPing into RTZ's face here. RTZ's gonna pick up Orchid next. I finish into Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn is very good. It's gonna nullify the damage most of the team of TSM, but Tomato should be able to hit freely still. It also gives your illusions crits, which is very nice. Give me smoke up from EG here, but I think TSM maybe saw it or something. They're just gonna sit around their hill. They're not obsing this, which are they out of obs? They're out of obs is why. EG actually gonna obs it themselves. Gonna have a Moonlight Shadow here. Roche will respawn in 30 seconds. It's not up yet, but it could be up. EG just sitting in Roche, hoping that it respawns, but not gonna be fortunate enough. Moon's gonna throw an arrow here to scout. Roche is not up. DK did pop ults there, so he's not gonna have ults for this Roche fight. TSM making the call to just get waves in, because all the waves are pretty bad here for the side of EG. Make them take the fight under their vision. They were like gonna scout, see that Roche respawn. I'm pretty sure he saw it with the Gush. And EG is just gonna go in and hit it now. They do clear this very fast. TSM needs to get in there. This is Refresher, which will be pretty big for Invoker. They're gonna get scouted by the Gush. It's gonna help them take it a little bit too, but they're gonna back out now. Invoker TP is gonna get canceled. He tried TP on a Forge Spirit, but it went down. Saberlight has Boots of Travel. It's gonna get. There's gonna be Burrow here onto Tech. He's gonna go down. DK's gonna stun the Sand King up. He is gonna get forced to the high ground with the Lotus, but will still go down. It was the BKB of DK though, and the BKB of Chaos Knight. There is still this double Ravage on the side of TSM. So it's gonna be very hard for EG to fight this, but they realize they have to fight it, otherwise Tomato will just hit their high ground with Aegis. We're gonna Tornado up. It's gonna be the illusion though. Roche is gonna walk outside. They're gonna try to go for an Aegis steal. There's gonna be the Ravage. Abed steals the Aegis and the cheese. He's gonna lose the Aegis here. This will. Saberlight does get the second Ravage off. There's gonna be Sunder here on Invoker. DK's gonna go down. Abed's gonna blink out, TP away. Arteezy and Jarek should be fine. Actually, Jarek looks like he's gonna get caught here. Buyback here on Saberlight as well. So in the end, not terrible for EG. It does kind of give them a way to still play fights, especially since there is no buyback now on this Tidehunter. The Hairblade though is going to be very hard to kill. I mean, he is 3k HP. He has meta back up. What was his cooldown? Did he not pop it in that? He definitely popped in that fight. I'm confused. But Abed stealing the cheese and Aegis. Gonna save the game pretty hard there. Who ended up getting the refresher though? Is it denied? I don't see it on anyone. I'm assuming it was denied then.
Is that the last of them?
I'm assuming Abed denied it. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. Abed's a beast. He denied it as well since he was out of slots. I'm not quite sure what happened to it. Wait, I forgot there's this thing. Yeah, it was refresher shard, right? Yeah, I'm not seeing on any unless someone popped it in that fight. I don't know who would have. Oh, maybe actually never mind. That makes sense why meta's up. It was definitely Tomato. He definitely picked it up and refreshed his meta. And the rest of the stuff. But they're gonna have a smoke up here from EG. They are running into the high ground. Saberlight is gonna be scouted here first. He's gonna get Nightmare saved. 4-staffed out. Tomato just holding his ground. Full length Fiend's Grip here onto Arteezy with a follow up burrow. He is going to go down. Saberlight will be fine. Nightfall trying to get out, but doesn't have the Ags and is just going to force himself into a corner here. He will also go down. 2 dead for the side of EG. The one copium is this fight was on their side of the river, on TSM side of the river, so it's gonna be hard to get damage here with this meta. Gonna be fading out here in about 15 seconds. Ryle is looking top lane for Saberlight though. He does have a Linken's and he's not gonna get caught. I don't know if that Linken's is scouted because he doesn't really have a way to, you know, pop it. So you have a refresher completed here for Tomato. So he is probably gonna refresh, pop the meta. Might wait for a fight to do it. Yeah, it looks like he's just waiting for a fight. Waiting for CK and DK to be, you know, more closer to respawn. They're gonna clear up this mid racks though, make their way bots. Top wave's also in. Randa's gonna whiff. Lincoln's picked up here from Tide. Gonna help him from getting bursted here. He gets gone on by Chaos Knights, but not quite sure if it's really necessary. And I still would have liked Shivas more. I guess the Sand King's picking it up. Should be buying it now. Has Lincoln's of his own. I mean, most of the spells on EG are single target based, besides Invoker spells, and even he's pretty reliant on Cold Snap for damage, so it helps against that. I mean, it's pretty good Lincoln's game. I just think there's items that are probably more valuable. This is going to be 1 lane of Rax and a tier 3. EG kind of setting up top here. Tomato's not nearby, but he does have bots too. They're going to go on Bryle here. As Lincoln's going to get popped. He's going to get the BKB off, and there's going to be a Ravage here. BKB is going to be responding here from Abed, but he's going to get another Ravage off, and this will be a dead Arteezy, and Jerix will also go down. Yeah. A little cringe there from Arteezy not getting his BKB off. You're a professional player. Have some reaction time. You know, assuming he's in Canada, he's probably playing on like 40 ping. But this will mean another lane of Rax. No buyback here on Arteezy, so Refresher also popped, so he does have another meta after this. Ags picked up by Dragon Knight, but I don't know if it really matters. 2 racks down, 1 left. They're gonna go on Moon here, but he has Aeon Disc and is gonna be fine. Gonna force the BKB of Dragon Knight with that arrow. Mono's gonna get tornadoed up. Gonna pop the meta. Bryle's gonna burrow through. They're gonna break the DK, but big stun here by Crit. BKB here from Tomato though is gonna turn the fight, and this is gonna be 2 dead. There's the 25 on Sand King that's slowing them so much, and that's gonna be GG called here by EG. Game 1 going the way of TSM. I mean, I think this was a pretty hard outdraft here by TSM, and it was executed very well though as well. Lanes went a little poorer than I think they should have, which could be EG's, you know, way to win the series. I mean, they're known generally for having strong lanes and drafting strong lanes. But yeah, I don't know. Wait, I guess I can check the pick order now. Go actual pick order. So the Terrorblade was last pick. I don't know how they don't see this hero really come. Or no, that's not true. It was Tidehunter last pick. So I guess they weren't really expecting this Sand King mid. But I don't know. I feel like you have to expect the Tidehunter coming. Maybe there's too much for them to ban. Maybe they're already too much in a pickle. But that being said, I'm gonna grab some food, grab some water, and I'll be back with game 2. Alright, we are back into the series. We have TSM on Radiant, EG on Dire, and EG also have second phase. Or second pick. You see Sinking Band, Inch Band. TSM wanna leave in. Death Prophet DK, strong heroes we've seen a lot. Coddle. All these heroes generally first phased here in NA.
5 seconds. Dyer's ban.
Oh, and Tiny. I forgot about that hero. Tiny's gonna be banned. She did take a lot of reserve time on their first ban.
Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds.
Thinking more about this one.
Radiance
Gonna ban the Pugna actually. TSM. They want. I personally would like Death Prophet. I think this DK hero is pretty counterable in the carry matchups, and like it's mediocre impact in the mid lane.
10 seconds to
I don't
go.
think it's as strong as these teams are valuing it to be.
5 seconds.
I think it does have success with these techies and like Skyraz, but the only team that I've really been seeing really run it, or even Coddle, it's like the cuts. Actually, these other teams really have these high nuke fours. I don't think they were expecting the Pugna ban. I think they're trying to figure out what they want. Taking a lot of time on this. I mean, this is where you get all your value as first pick.
Dyer's pick.
They're gonna go with the Death Prophet. I do think that's the best hero that's left. I think Sand King's probably the only hero I'd really take over it.
Radiance pick.
You're gonna respond with Viper and Tusk. Two heroes that own Death Prophets. Pretty flexible. I mean, Tusk most likely will be 4. Viper can be 5, can be mid, can be 3. You can kind of match to any lane that the Death Prophet's going to be in. Whether Death Prophet's 5, then you run Viper 3. Death Prophet's mid, you run Viper mid.
Seconds.
Death Prophet's off lane, you run Viper 5. That being said, though, it can still outdraft and make it where the Death Prophet ends up being more flexible than the Viper. Force the Viper into a role.
Radiant team ban.
They're just gonna go Terrorblade right away. I do not like this. I mean, alright, Tusk isn't that great against Terrorblade. The main reason why. Because tag team damage is physical, so it's not that great against Terrorblade. That being said, Viper 3 I think is very good against Terrorblade. Does mean Terrorblade can go jungle pretty early, but he's not gonna get much out of the lane. Later in the game, Terrorblade does kind of own the Viper, but I just don't see the Terrorblade getting enough out of the lane. Then they'll need some space makers on their other roles, and
Seconds to go.
I don't think Death Prophet's a very good space maker early on.
Radiance
Like,
ban.
kind of just takes towers if you're ignoring him. So I guess he makes space in that way, but generally I think like a couple heroes is enough, and like you can still make plays with the rest of your team on this Terrorblade or whatever. Like he doesn't attract enough attention, whether 3 or mid, so might be forced into the 5 position. We're gonna see Storm ban, Bane ban from the side of TSM, and Beastmaster ban right now from EG. I mean, Storm ban makes sense. Kind of owns Terrorblade. Especially once he gets Ags. A lot of magic damage against Terrorblade, a lot of jump in. Uh, Plus, Death Prophet isn't a stun, although the silence is pretty nice. By the time Storm gets BKB, it's pretty relevant. The only time Death Prophet really versus Storm is a good matchup is when it's in the mid lane.
5 seconds.
Need other stuns. You're gonna ban the Abaddon here, as Abba 5 would be pretty strong to purge the stacks of Viper Strike. He was called on Viper. Poison attack. Viper Strike's the old.
Dyer's ban.
Ember Spirit also ban. Another mid laner that's pretty good against the Terrorblade that EG likes to play. That being said, I do expect EG to pick a little puck here in this phase. Pretty decent against Terrorblade.
5
Also pretty good against Death Prophet, as he can't really abuse the movement speed if he gets coiled. It's also hard for Death Prophet to really silence the puck.
Dyer's pick.
Enigma ban.
Radiant's pick.
I don't think Medusa's that good against Terrorblade, because if you get a reflection off on the Medusa, pretty rough for the fight. And now most of the time they'll have like Manta or BKB to dispel it, but you're having to save your Manta or BKB, and you're forced to go that item in the first place. When a lot of time you want to just go Yasha, Dragonlance, Scotty. But it is a pretty good Dusa game with the Shadow Demon. That being said, I feel like a Luna is better for the game here.
Radiant.
Less of an RTZ hero though. And TSM's actually gonna pick up the puck themselves. I think they're seeing that EG is very good for EG. Also pretty good against these heroes. Silence, get on top of the Shadow Demon.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds.
Expecting a 4 here. Keep this Death Prophet flexible. Tango can be 3-4. Can also be mid, but most likely puck mid. I do have actually I don't know if it has enough cast range. I do think Tusk getting the Ags here is pretty strong in this game. Kicking the Terrorblade in, kicking the Pango out of the fight if it has enough cast range. I don't know if Pango. I don't think Pango roll speed gets affected by the purge of Shadow Demon or the Viper Strike. BG is gonna pick up a Medusa here. Once again, I don't think the matchup's that good against Terrorblade. Unless you're into Pango now, who Pangos a lot of times do like to pick up this Diffusal, and it's gonna hurt your mana pool a lot, and that's, you know, Medusa's main mechanic, makes her good. So I mean, it is 3 Pangos, so maybe the Pango gets shut down in this Medusa Shadow Demon lane. I'm not really seeing how, but maybe. Could also be 4 Pango, in which probably not getting diffused. But I'd like to see it just upgrade to 3 here. That being said, if it is 3, they could run Viper 5, Tusk 3, and Shadow Demon 4. As you know, Nightfall plays 3 Tusk. Yeah, I see the Medusa. I still don't think it's good.
Dyer's ban.
I would have liked Luna a lot more. TSM ban the Void Spirit and Kunkka. Both mid laners. Decent against Terrorblade. EG obviously just needs a mid laner. I mean, they could run the Viper mid, but it's pretty terrible in my opinion.
5 seconds. Radiant.
Mike and Brood banned. Just trying not to get cheesed here by this 3, 4, or 5 left for TSM. Most likely 3 hero though. Can't say I've ever seen Saberlight play the paint,
10
but I do think it's good 3.
seconds to go.
Hello,
5 seconds.
Zia. Taking some time to think about this. If I want. Sinking's out. DK's bad lane. Those threes are out that are good. I only got 10 seconds to come up with a pick here. It's gonna be Weaver. This leaves lane is still very flexible, and they're gonna pick up the DK themselves on EG. There's probably mid DK. Yep, 3 Viper and DK. DK versus Puck. I'm pretty sure it's pretty DK favored. Used to kind of have the sustain through the. No, Viper's not that good against Puck. You're able to nuke out the waves pretty hard and able to dodge the Q. Plus, I don't think the game's good enough for Viper. Plus, Viper versus Taylor I think is very strong. DK versus Puck I'm pretty sure is pretty strong. You don't care about the harass once you get 2 points in your E. You're able to stun up the Puck to secure creeps, and
10
then you also
seconds to go.
have Breathe Fire for some pretty decent harass.
5 seconds.
TSM's not choosing their heroes though. Might be trying to dodge some rolls here. And they're gonna go Weaver 5. Weaver 5, mid Pango, 3 Puck. Yeah, the lane's DK4. Or DK5. I'm guessing the lobby's crashed. Because I don't see a mid Shadow Demon happening. And everyone picked at the last second. We'll probably see here in a second when we get into the game if everyone disconnects. But I'm guessing the lobby crashed or something. This does not seem right. Give it like 15 more seconds, see if we get the game. Okay, it did show disconnect there. I'm hoping I can reconnect to the new lobby. This is not the new lobby. Valve. Alright, I'm gonna go check out the main stream and see if they're into the game. They're hitting me with 2 ads, that's pretty cool. They're unfortunate. They are in the game, so they're about 4 minutes in. I think it's about 10-minute delay, so might be like 5 minutes before you get into the actual game. Yeah. I'm gonna search through all the heroes and see if it'll pop up this way. What game did I just click on? I hate when that shit happens. That shit's such a bug. I'm getting a loading screen, which most likely means different lobby. Loaded into now. Thank you, thank you. That's where I throw in the shameless plug. If you guys want to see me play my games, check out this Twitch stream. Which stream is down in the description. Also doing a big birthday stream. Be turning 21, so we'll make like some little drinking games and see what we can do. I'll probably also be casting the TSM versus Quincy Crew game then. Divine, nice. Yeah, I was fortunate enough to go like 8-2 in my recalibration games, which got me there. And then I've kind of just maintained. But yeah, I'll most likely cast the EG versus Quincy, or no, TSM versus Quincy Crew on my Twitch stream, and then I think what I'm gonna do is every kill I miss is like a drink, and then after that, play some ranked games, and maybe play some game with viewers. I'll make like every sub a shot or something like that. Not quite sure how long it will take for us to load in. It should be less than 5 minutes because the main stream was about 5 minutes into the game. So here we are. Guessing they're just gonna all pick everything. Yeah, it looks like they're just doing all pick. Yeah, we do have 5 Shadow Demon, 4 Tusk with the Viper, Bed on the DK, 5 Death Prophet, carry Terrorblade, 3 Pango mid puck, and 4 Weaver. Moon loves playing this Weaver. Alright. I do think EG's draft's a lot better here.
This should be interesting.
So yeah, should be interesting in the game. That being said, I think it's another very good Terrorblade game once he gets out of the lane. The lane seems terrible. But EG, known for winning all 3 lanes and turning into a very good game. Riley's gonna have to make a lot of space in this fight along with Saberlights. Fighting Bracer. I don't know how much I like that. You're an Agi hero. And the region's probably nice. But I mean, you're against Demon 5. Don't you want to stick? Not quite sure if this ob's a scene because he was placing it from like the fog. But we're gonna obs each other.
It's almost time for everybody to die.
Puck does get this ward down mid. EG still holding on to a ward. I think. Where's the other dire ward? The mid, I'm not seeing it.
It begins.
Get D-warded? I'm losing it. I'm lost where their ward is. Not in base. Not on the map. Alright, whatever. He's just starting top. They're gonna start trialing bot. Try to probably look for first blood here. This should be able to be read here by TSM. And they're gonna force their range creep to be killed, but ooh, range creep does get denied. They're actually finally gonna TP out. See, Tomato's not getting much out of it. I mean, they did have to be scared because, you know, JX was missing off the map and he could set up with his Q. But, I don't really see how Tomato gets much out of this lane. Ryle orbing through. He has already taken a lot of damage, but is going to have a bottle here soon. XCS. Alright, he's cringing it up. Six, very valuable for both teams in this lane. Tango not sending his out yet. Not quite sure why. Or I guess Shadow Demon's does not have Shadow Poison skilled yet. Model already very low. Down to 1 Tango, but does have a salve here on Dubu. Yeah, I have no idea how TSM is supposed to play these lanes. These seem terrible. The only lane that might go okay is this Pengo lane. He does have a stick now, but he might start getting charges. JX is going to level up the Shadow Poison here. Weaver's going to be going Earn. Vessel is very strong for them on this DK and this 3-4 combo. Crit's going to block the camp, or actually Sentry blocked. Or never mind, this is Radiant. Dewarded. But large camp is blocked now, but camp's already there, so we're gonna at least get one pull off. Dire already up in all 3 lanes. Aved does have the level 2 Dragon's Blood, so it is gonna be bullying the puck here a lot now. And Arteezy actually gonna pick up first blood top. I did not see that happen. My guess is Sakuchi got disruption on, and he died as a result. Earn is on the side of Nightfall here though, so any kill will just lead to this lane snowballing, and this lane will snowball. Moon is gonna refill Bryle's bottom mid. Bryle, yeah, this lane's just way too hard. Abed does not care about your damage. Caberlight is going to get this wave on your tower. Both camps are still blocked here for EG, so there will be no pulling happening. He's got to be careful. He's one more poison strike and he dies. Kill here on Dubu. This is earned charges now, so Motto's lane is going to be very rough. My guess is honestly he'll pop meta, try to secure level 4, and go hit the jungle. Get stunned up here. It's gonna be a range creep deny most likely. Never mind, he's not gonna be able to get there in time. The creep's gonna be able to pick it up. Here's one null, looking to go double null into boots. Probably Witchblade afterwards. And pucks don't get Witchblade, it's really low damage. Nightfall trying to pressure on a tower here. Motto getting absolutely nothing out of this lane. This is why I thought this Terrorblade pick was terrible. Like, you already saw these heroes. You know how bad your lane's gonna be. But maybe they're thinking, no matter what we pick, lane's gonna be bad. Let's just have a hero that can go hit jungle. And Terrorblade can do it the earliest, but he still needs, like, level 4, I think, in order to do it efficiently. Easy getting dove a little bit here. No mana to speak up on him. Shadow Demon is behind mid. Ryle is 6 now, so we're gonna stun up here on the puck. Tomato goes down in the bot lane. Brow's gonna be able to W out and jaunt out. But yeah, Goes down here on Tomato. Still level 3. Should just pop the meta, I think, to secure his level 4. Level 5 here on Viper. This tower has a pretty high chance of dying here, I think. He's going to lose his courier. That was his regen, so out of regen up here. Jerks is walking up, though, with Salve and Clarity for him if needed. Saberlight will be picking up Diffusal here. This will hurt Arteezy's game. And actually, Tomato's coming top. Yeah, it can't be bought. No one can be bought. And this means this tower will probably go down, and mid's taking a decent amount of damage as well. Game looking very rough. 1k net worth lead here already for EG. It's just a matter of stalling, I think, for Tomato for this Airblade. He can carry the game once again, but I mean, he is very poor right now. And we're actually going to see EG go on Dubu here. He's going to get Siphons up, though, on 2 strength cores, or 2 strength here, though, so he's going to get a lot of HP back. It's only 1 Siphon. Arteezy getting pressured here, but is by the enemy carry. They're actually going to pressure this tower with Meta and the Siege. Saberlight does have a 10 stick, he's going to pop it. This tower's going to take a decent amount of damage, but I don't really see it going down. The illusions aren't strong enough, and Weaver goes down bot. Trying to catch the waves down here, but not quite able to. The Siege did die, so this tower will take longer to kill. Mata's still farming it up here. Arteezy's not really able to see any creeps. He's kind of getting zoned out by Pango, but 2k net worth lead here now for EG. I mean, this map's still very much in their favor. Rao's gonna jaunt through, try to clear the wave. So, Abed isn't gonna be able to get any right clicks on the tower. TTB out here from Jarex. Yeah, there aren't many stuns to stop TPs this game from TSM. There's Roll and Coil. That's pretty much it. Earn's completed on Weaver. I think Moon's gonna be very, very rich this game, but I don't know how much it really matters. The rest of his team probably going to be very poor. Saberlight is 6. He's going to need to make plays happen. They're going to finally pick up this top tower, and Tomato will be 5, but Junglin's still pretty slow. He has his treads now. I mean, not only is it a 2k net worth lead, it's a massive XP advantage. I mean, Nightfall's level 7, Abed's level 8, Ryle's level 7, and then Pango's level 6, and that's what you have. We're going to see a Viper Strike here on Dubu. He's going to TP out as a result. Saberlight's going to roll through. The Viper's going to be put under, and instead they're going to go on Jarex here. Puck has to get out of the fight. He was way too low, and yep, it's not going to lead to anything. Both teams kind of trading spells, and Avery and EG, they're going to be able to pressure this tower some more. They're not going to go for it now, but, I mean, next DK ult, it should die. Yeah, EG just shutting down the bottom side here. Terrorblade does have the space to farm now, but he's so far behind. This map is going to keep falling for the side of TSM. 3k net worth lead here now. DK ult popped. Nightfall back with full mana, full HP. This tower will go down. We're just delaying the inevitable. Level 8 hit here on Puck is going the Witchblade. Pango is still about 1,000 off his Diffusal too. It is also going to hurt, Diffusal is going to hurt DK as well. I mean, this hero's pretty low mana pool. He does have Soul Ring though this game. Viper has pretty high mana pool for his spells. It's not going to be that much of an issue, but, you know, does need mana to do damage. All the meantime, while Arteezy farming it up, he does have his Yasha now. Is going to go Manta. It is needed to dispel Reflection this game. And the 2 silences as well. Probably gonna see a Scotty next. Maybe he'll stop for Dragonlance. We'll see. If you don't go Dragonlance and the Terrorblade does, he can kind of just outrange you. He can drop the coil, but he is gonna go down before he can jaunt to his orb. Sieges are out, so EG could be pressuring tier 2 here. DK ult up in 20. It's gonna be hard, but there's no, or there's a gold for Radiant. I was reading that wrong. Yasha almost online for the Terrorblade here. He's still about 1,000 net worth behind this Medusa. Still 500 off the defusal here from Pangolier. I expect the C plays start being happening here for TSM when that item does come out. The only real way I see them having damage for anything. Trial Witchblade will be completed around the same time as well. Be their first timing to make things happen. Dragonland's on its way out here for Viper. Cubist, oh shit. Puck goes down again. Blink here on the Dragon Knights is just very hard for him to play the game. Yeah, he just kind of dies anytime he gets caught by this Dragon Tail stun, and it's hard to react to. I mean, it is dodgeable. It is dodgeable, like it is a projectile here from Dragon Knights, but it's a very fast one. $4K net worth lead here for EG. Gonna have Vessel soon actually here from the Weaver. He is pretty rich once again, but how effective will it be? Up to 5K net worth lead here now. Haste and smoke here from Abed. I thought he'd go look for the Terrorblade in the triangle, but might be okay with picking off the Pango here. Pango about 100 off his defusal. I think they see him, but they're debating whether they want to go for him. If he gets this creep, he'll be able to buy out. He buys out, so if he dies here, it's not the end of the world. He will have his defusal when he respawns. He will get stunned up into Husk Snowball and ult, and will go down. That being said, though, he does have his defusal. Moon going into the triangle here. He is level 8. He also has very high levels, and is gonna find Medusa's courier and is gonna be able to kill it. That had the ultimate orb for the Yasha. I don't know why he just bought it there. That was really cringe from Arteezy, but Manta's going down. I mean, it's gonna delay his farming speed a little bit. I don't think really he's planning to fight with it yet, so don't know how impactful it'll be. Charge me next here for Abed. Gonna have it when those 15 comes. He's very rich. And he's gonna be able to get to the other side of the shards, but there's too much follow up here from EG. He will go down. Dubu's gonna get siphoned, but is gonna fall to the Viper as well. Gonna be 2 for 0. Moon's gonna pick up this DD on the back lines. Yeah, the no save is really hurting them for TSM as well. So anyone this DK connects on just kind of dies. We're up to 7K net worth lead here now. Crit is more farm than this Weaver, who's taking a lot of space. I mean, no one can really farm the space besides him. Like, it's in the enemy triangle or enemy jungle. Does have his vessel completed, but no charges. There's been no kills for TSM. And they're not really close to any like big timings either for TSM, so I don't really see a way how this changes. They're just gonna have to find picks, find good fights, but EG is playing the map very well. Looks like they're gonna look for the Medusa here, the defusal, but it's red and Medusa TP's top. They're not gonna find anything. Dubu's finally gonna have a 6 here, so if he gets the chance, he can take towers, he can do some damage in fights, but once again, he is against this Viper, and this hero is a hard counter. So I mean, even the Terrorblade is still 2k net worth behind this Viper. Siege is in the mid lane here. This is probably going to be mid tower if I had to guess. DK already popped ult though, so I might run out a little early. Might be able to kill the Siege in time. Orange, Motto, Cycling, Triangle, saying they're all here. Which, not hard to guess, I don't think. Pango's gonna TP mid. Gonna try to D-push the wave to keep the Siege off of it. This will lead to EG smoking up, actually. Weaver's gonna break the smoke. You only need a sentry down. No blink on Tusk yet, so can't connect, and DK's a little too far. Still just farming up the triangle here of EG's. Tomato has his Dragon Lance on the way, but no meta, so I don't really know how they're gonna defend this mid tower. Dude, they didn't realize it was an illusion. They didn't realize how much damage it was taking. That was a yikes. Pain Boots here from Saberlight is gonna go blink next. No roll now though for 70, and that's the only thing I really think stopping EG from doing anything. They should really just take over the entire map now. I guess they don't know about the no meta. But yeah, kind of playing pretty defensive right now. Still 7k net worth lead though. Scotty's gonna come out next for this Medusa. Scotty plus this Viper gonna make fights very hard. Medusa also, the one thing she does have against in the Pango matchup is she has a range carry and will just right click this Pango as he rolls through. And most of the time he will have a multi-hero shield crash, so the damage is pretty irrelevant, but it is nice sometimes because there are some games Pango can just be 1 HP and roll away. We're gonna see them collapse here on top lane, it looks like. Brow's gonna jaunt away. Ibu has TP, but barely gonna miss Jarek. He's gonna see him now. He's gonna try to TP away. He cancels. Silences up the Shadow Demon, and they're maybe gonna be able to kill him. They're gonna kill him with Coil. That's gonna be the first kill here for TSM. They're gonna roll out here on Saberlight. He's gonna get Viper Striked, but it doesn't slow him really, so he should be fine. He took a lot of damage, but that's about it. So it's a 5 for 5. Not the end of the world for either team, but you know, it's the first sign of life here for TSM as it's the first kill. Moon's gonna be pressuring this bottom tower here. He is going the Solar Crest. I'd actually prefer to see him pick up a drums here, but this gives him more solo kill potential. I don't know really who he's gonna solo kill besides maybe Jarek's. But they're gonna go hit Roche here. Gonna go pick it up on RTZ. Probably wait for a Scotty timing after that, and then go hit some buildings. 8k net worth lead here. The high ground defense is pretty solid here from TSM with Puck and, you know, Tomato meta, but with no meta, and roll as well. No meta, probably can take it. I doubt they'll try to claim it with this first Aegis unless, you know, a really good fight happens, but maybe. RTZ's probably gonna still chill a little bit until he gets the Sky timing. Maybe farm a little more aggressively, but I don't really expect to see any fights happening. TSM is setting up on Jarek's here top. He is gonna pop the disruption, but he's gonna be able to get away. Saberlight's rolling through with the bug on him, but I don't really see how this guy dies and no roll. And they actually, I don't know how that had vision. They had vision on him though. Not gonna be able to TP away. TZ is alone in the mid lane, but I don't think they're gonna kill him in time twice. Or anyone be able to connect really. Yubu rushing BKB. I mean, it's kind of needed for him to live, but I still think he's gonna eat a Viper Strike, and it's still gonna like take right clicks here from Medusa. Like his fight's still gonna be hard. Like, there's a lot of things that pierce BKB this game. Which, I mean, Tomato's also getting BKB next. And it's taking him so long to kill these illusions. He is so poor. He is probably... Oh, they're actually gonna have a kill up here on Jarek's. Another death here for EG. Coil had to be committed though. Ghosts are still up.
Radiant's middle
But
tower is
yeah, we're
being
gonna have BKB here soon if he chooses buyout and disassemble. But queues up the Scotty now first. I think it's needed. Ibu's gonna tank the gank here. 10k net worth lead. Scotty on the way, so I expect RTZ to start hitting some buildings here. Sieges are down, unfortunately. 3 minutes left on Aegis.
tower is being attacked.
Yeah, it's gonna be mid tier 2. Penga's gonna burn some more. Alright, never mind. He was too scared to even do that.
Been fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, he actually purchases the ultimate orb, so it looks like he's gonna go Scotty first. But as I was saying earlier, I'm upset this isn't a drums. I think an amp is better for these illusion based carries. And it's probably like even for non-illusion based carries, so Jim on DK gonna make Weaver's game very hard. They are feeling him on the map with him routing these lanes and things like that, but it's also just gonna control more vision, help them control the map more. He's ulted here on bot side. Farming it up for now, but I do expect him to just go on Moon here in a second. Mono's also hiding in the tree line. Just him just playing silence completely, and Arteezy realizes this, gonna go hit the high ground.
Radiant's
Because
middle
what are you gonna
tower
do
is
about this?
under siege.
Now if they go on Arteezy, the only person here with him is Crit. But once again, I don't think they really have the damage to kill him twice before the team can connect. I don't know why Dewey popped ult up here.
Tower is under siege.
Nightfall's TP is on cooldown, so I'm guessing
Radiant's bottom
beat
tower
out.
is
Or
under
they're trying to get
siege.
some damage on him.
Dire's courier has fallen.
Mono's gonna pick up the mid wave here.
Tower is under attack.
Arteezy's still just poking around though. Really low mana. Minute and a half left on Aegis.
Dire's courier has fallen.
I mean, they've only gotten 1 tier 2 in this time. Net worth lead has gone up 1 or 2,000 at most. Not the most valuable Aegis here from EG. But that being said, they still are very much in the driver's seat. I'm curious what Lord Gaben says on this game. 98%. Holy shit.
Radiant's top tower is under
I mean, yeah, it is a very hard game. They're very far behind. But I still think this Terrorblade has a chance to carry it. I think it's a pretty solid Terrorblade game. If he can get to his items, but they're so far ahead, I don't know. Where's he going? Voidstone. Oh, he's going Orchid. Oh. Orchid picked up here from Arteezy. I mean, it's gonna help catch the puck, help catch the Pango. Very valuable. I'm guessing they think this DK stun plus the follow up is gonna be enough to kill Tomato through the no save of TSM. So we're gonna have Axe picked up here from Weaver. This will give them some sort of save against this DK stun. Was it not scouted out? Oh no, it was. He's heading over now. Pick the DD. And they're still kind of just like sitting in front of the tier 3 and not really committing to anything yet. I don't know what they're really waiting for. I feel like Arteezy's not killable if his team's here. You need to say screw it if you lose a tier 2 here. I mean, eventually they are going to lose this tier 2. We're going to TP back, and yeah, because Arteezy is just hitting this now with this DD. Losing a decent amount of HP. Doesn't have Aegis though. I don't know, looks like this is the tier 3.
Radiant's middle tower
Not really anything committed. 13k net worth lead here for EG. I think it was kind of poor for Moon to TP out of this bot lane. Should have just traded this.
top tower is under attack.
Because you don't really need to be here for the beginning of the fight, right? You're not a save yet, and you can TP in and get your bugs off if they dive. I'm gonna go Bloodthorn. They're really gonna have no damage once he gets this, and especially if he gets it with the 25. The only damage is gonna be Terrorblade right clicks. Kizi's really valuing this Bloodthorn though. He won the last game as well. I mean, it's pretty good on the CK. I don't know how good it is this game. But I think they're far enough ahead where no matter what items he goes, he'll be fine. As long as he isn't feeding divines. BKB on Dragon Knight, gonna go AC next. Amp the damage of this Medusa even more. Shard gonna be picked up here on Viper. This is really gonna help him hit buildings. He does have a full pike now as well. Gives him some out. This game is very ZZZ. I don't know why EG is just not ending it, but and TSM is playing the sidelines very well to like force them back, like give them some map pressure, but that at the end of the day, I don't think it's very much damage. Bloodthorn completed on RTZ. It's gonna TP out. Piece of the outpost. I don't know if that puts him in position to fight any quicker. Tier 1 here. Guess you want to pick up the bounty. They're gonna smoke up here on Radiance. But Dire is grouped up and they're hitting your high ground. What are you gonna do about it? Thought he is down on Terrorblade. He's about 1,000 away from BKB if he disassembles. Yeah, roughly 1,000. Moon still pressuring this bot lane in. Out 2,000 away from Ags. That's gonna give him some save against this DK, which will be very nice, but won't have the cast range quite yet. Power still has not gone down as well. Is gonna steal the arcane here. Is he going back to hitting the high ground? Never mind.
Radiant's middle barracks is under attack.
Alright, third row or second rush here. This will probably lead to the high ground push. Gonna go BKB next on Goose as well, so killing him twice gonna be near impossible. Even with the mana burn of Pangolier, especially since he's gonna be rolling, doesn't have the Ags, right? Mana burn, probably not gonna play a factor in these fights. Probably need to play around with roll. AC almost complete on Dragon Knight here. They did finally claim this bottom tier 2. He's gonna start poking at the high ground. Gonna give EG something to worry about. I don't think it really matters, but they might respond to it. BKB is completed here from Terrorblade. Going to go Butterfly next. Might not even be completing his Dragon Lance again. Does have the Grove Bow to give him some range. Has a Elven Tunic in the backpack. They're just kind of poking here with the Nightfall Shard. I think he took the one from Roche, it looks like, because he still has one queued up, so I'm going to send out a whole bunch of mangoes. Because this does consume a lot of mana, and there is diffusable in. You need to stop casting it when there's backdoor. Saberlight's just going to keep draining mana until they can maybe take a fight. That's the only real way to play this. Okay, 16k behind. I would really just like to see them commit to one final fight and drop the G's if they lose. Dragonlance was reassembled. He sent back the Growbow because of it. Just held in Tunic now. Give him some evasion, some movement speed. I mean, it's a very good item on this hero. Arteezy does have Bloodthorn though to for the True Strike. Colonial Purge is this BKB. And BKB of his own on RTZ soon. Both teams smoked up right now, but I don't really see how either of them commit to a fight.
Radiant's middle barracks is being attacked.
They're gonna get spotted on this ward here by EG.
Has fortified its structure.
They're trying to make a play to jump the back lines. They're gonna pop the ults. They're gonna go on crit here. Arteezy's popping his ult though to protect. Pango cannot roll through as a result. Dubu's gonna get gone on. Crit's getting very low, but in the end, Dubu will go down. Arteezy's gonna lose his first life here. Crit also went down. Jarek's gonna put Terrorblade under. This is gonna be some strong illusion. He's gonna pop the BKB. He's trading with Nightfall. He's gonna sunder. What did he sunder? I think he misclicked the sunder there. Or is there a Lotus Sunset? I don't know. But he's gonna go down. This is probably gonna be GG. And that's probably gonna be game. Yep, there's the G's. That's game. So we're going to game 3. Unfortunately, I have some plans, some obligations, so I will not be able to cast it. I'm sorry about that. Series kind of got delayed because EU went late, and for some reason NA doesn't start on time like every other region. As a result of that, yeah, I will not be able to cast game 3. But yeah, subscribe to the YouTube, follow the Twitch. I'll be streaming EG vs Quincy or TSM vs Quincy next Wednesday on my Twitch. Peace out.